Okay, today we're gonna learn some pretty much jazz chords, but I'm not gonna get into diminished, flat sevenths and sharp nines and major, minor, all that stuff. Pretty much minor chords all the way through. I'm just gonna give you the root notes of the chords. The first chord we're gonna play, the root is gonna be on the A string. So that means your index finger is gonna hold down all the strings at the 5th fret except the E string, which is the fat one. You don't want to play that one for this chord. Your 2nd finger is gonna hold down the B string at the 6th fret, and your 3rd finger is going to hold down the D string at the 7th fret, and you'll get a chord that sounds like this. So this finger is holding down all the strings except the E string, which you're not going to be playing at all. You don't want to hear that string in this chord. Your 2nd finger is on the B string at the 6th fret, and your 3rd finger is on the D string at the 7th fret. Now the cool thing about this chord is once you got it, it sounds beautiful, number one, and you can move it around. So that was a D chord because the root is on the A string, and this is A, B, C, D, so it would be D. And when we move it here, down 2 frets, it's E. So we're going to be using those 2 chords. And there's only one other chord, and that chord is on at the same 5th fret. You take your 2nd finger and you hold down the E string at the 5th fret, and then your 3rd finger comes in, skips the A string. You don't want to play the A string in this chord. You want to just kind of mute it. So your 2nd finger goes on the E string at the 5th fret, then your 2nd finger comes under and holds down all the other strings. And you should not be hearing that A string. It should sound dead like that. So when you strum it, you hear all the other strings but not the A string. Now the only other thing we're going to do with this chord is sometimes we're going to take our pinky and hold down the E string at the 7th fret, and we get that. So our chords will be now there's this little harmonic sounding lick that's played at the 10th and 12th fret, and the way that it's played is really coming out of a pentatonic type shape scale. And you're going to take your index finger and you're going to hold down all 3 of the bottom strings, all 3 of them. Then you can take your pinky and hold down the E string 4 frets down from that. So that would be the 13th fret. So you hold it down all 3 strings with your index finger, and your pinky comes in and holds down the E string at the 13th fret, and you'll get this. And you're only going to play the G string and the E string, but you pluck them both at the same time. See what my fingers back here are doing? These. See what these are doing? These are going. Okay, so once you got that, what you're gonna do with it is you're gonna go. So you're holding down all 3 of those strings, and your pinky's holding down the E string at the 13th. Then you take the whole thing, just the way you have it, and move it to the 12th fret. So it would be 10, 12, and then you pull your pinky off. And then that's the chords, and it's alright. Now how is that gonna go with music? Let's do a little Brazilian bossa nova, and let's see how our chord sounds with just the drum track.